My last relationship, we broke up because he asked me to marry him, but then he asked me to sign a prenuptial agreement, and I said absolutely not. I think that's bogus. I'm not gonna sign a piece of paper that says that if you leave me, I get nothing. Like, no, I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for.
Half of what you worked for your entire life. And by the way, she posted this on her social media page for all of us to see. Don't you just love it?
And I think that's fair.
You only think it's fair because it's his money going to you and not your money going to him. Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Before we get started, I'd like to give a special thanks to Rod C., Johnny T. Kennard, and Timothy N. Hannigan for your generous contribution to supporting my channel through Cash App. Please know that your continued support is greatly appreciated. Now take a listen to this guy. Fellas, I'm warning you. Don't you ever make this mistake right here.
I pay my wife $250,000 a year. She has a maid. She has a chef. She has a personal stylist. It's my job from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head to maintain her because she is a gift from God. That $250,000 goes into an account that I have no access to, only her, but she has her name is on every bank account that I have and every business that I own.
Oh my God. Should we tell him?
Why? Because again, this is my gift from God. And the way I treat her is me praising God and thanking God.
When God said for husbands to love your wife as Christ loved the church, that's not what he meant. He did not mean to give her $250,000 a year and giving her a lavish lifestyle. It meant to treat her with respect and take care of her. This guy is misinterpreting the Bible.
They're not only doing this over there in the Middle East, we're doing this over here too. And there's good brothers that love to maintain their women. Why? Because my money is her money and her money is her money. Who said that to you, y'all? God?
No, sir. God did not say that. God said when two people come together, they come together as one unit. This means that his money is hers and her money is his. It's our money, not just hers.
God, so that if you ain't maintaining your woman, you don't have to do it $250,000, but it should be your job to maintain her. Me, I just like to do it big because my woman is a blessing. She's a big blessing.
Okay, cool. Could you share with us some examples of how she's a big blessing to you, please? I mean, you're sharing with us everything that you're doing for her.
All praises. So if she gets sick, if she's tired, if she's hungry, she's still going to maintain her home and still have enough finances to know if she's disrespected, she can leave and start a business to maintain her and bring more wealth in if she chooses.
Now, I'm not saying this particular woman because she might have a different mindset. But fellas, be careful giving this type of money to a woman, especially a woman you haven't known for a long time. We already see how these boss chicks are once they get a certain amount of money. The minute something doesn't go their way, you're bound to see a totally different person come out of her. What do you think she's doing with that $250,000 a year that he's giving her while he's paying all the bills?
It's an option for her to do something for me. She doesn't have to. It's not mandatory.
So how many of you guys already know that the worst type of woman in the world can be extremely nice if you give her this option, the option to do absolutely nothing?
But I got a good woman, so all I can say is, oh, praise you the Most High. $250,000 is enough. Step your game up, brothers. Go hard because them brothers in the Middle East making us look bad. Not over here.
No, they're not making us look bad. They have a whole other breed of woman over there in the Middle East.
Not over here. All praises due.
Now, once again, I'm not saying anything about this particular woman that he has because I don't know her. So the problem that I'm having with this video is that he's telling men to overly lavish your woman with money and materialistic things. But he gave not one example of what this woman does to make her worth him doing all that for her. And of course, I went to the comment section, and why am I not surprised of some of these comments that I'm reading? Sprinkle F and Sprinkle. Of course, we knew we was gonna see that one. Lord, I see what you're doing with others. This man definitely understands the assignment. Yeah, but do you understand the assignment as a wife if you get this type of man? Where can I find a husband like this? What am I doing wrong, Lord? Look at how she's looking at him. I love this. Look how happy she looks. God, when will it be my turn? Any woman can look happy like this if she's getting $250,000 a year and she's living in the lap of luxury. But what do you think would happen if his money stopped and he was no longer able to give her that lavish lifestyle? Chances are she's saving this money strictly for herself. And if his money stops, I wouldn't be surprised within a short period of time, she'd be gone. These women show us in videos on a daily basis that if a man is having money problems, she'll be ready to bail. Like this video right here, where the caption reads, "When I hear him complain about money." Notice she's grabbing a bag and she's headed out of the door. It didn't say he was out of money. It said he was complaining about money. How much you want to bet? He was complaining about her overspending money. Now watch this. Do you see the jacket she has on? Looks expensive, doesn't it? Look at the comment section and see how the women are focusing on the expensive looking jacket and agreeing that they would be out too if their man starts complaining about money. Doing him a favor so he can focus. Sprinkle, sprinkle again. My love is conditional, baby. Big surprise. Where you get that jacket from? This is the jacket I need. OMG, where you get the jacket from? Period. And it goes on and on about where she got the expensive jacket from and agreeing that they will be out as soon as he complains about money. So think about where these women focus their attention. Strictly on the materialistic things and the money, or gaining the money so that they can spend it on materialistic things. Just like there's a small percentage of men who earn large amounts of money, there are also only a small percentage of women who can handle large amounts of money.
There's no chance that an OnlyFans girl who makes multiple millions is going to display significantly different behavior than, say, a football player who makes many millions and ends up broke years later. Why would she do anything differently? And the football player has an agent around him, has a financial manager, and they still end up broke. Here's why. They acquired their wealth not using the mind, but using the body. It doesn't mean they don't have a mind, but often they've not developed the skills of financial literacy. And what's more, they don't know much about investing, and they don't have a business that they can push that money into such that it would grow instead of disappear, because they're going to maintain a certain lifestyle. So yes, they will inevitably become broke, and that's in the majority of cases. Now, if you guys are outliers, I very much so hope that's the case. I'd be happy for you and impressed, but it's improbable.
See, like most people, especially modern women, will probably blow through that money as fast as they can get it. I made this video for men who are gaining success and are looking to be faithful and looking for that faithful woman. Don't you dare give a woman this much money unless she's making the money with you. And for the ladies watching, these are the men that are the top 10 earners. And you have no idea what this woman has to deal with when the cameras are not on. And of course, a lot of women out there are gonna say for this kind of money and that lavish lifestyle that she'd be okay with him having extracurricular activities outside the marriage. But the reality is, a lot of women emotionally cannot handle it. You want the top earning man, but you want him to be loyal only to you. Most of those guys are not going to do it.
I just don't necessarily feel like I agree with the fact that they exercise their options. Like, what if he doesn't
Then don't
want
deal
to?
with him.
Like, is
Then
that
don't
wrong?
deal with him. If he, okay, look, you have a problem with high value men having options and maybe exercising, you're an average man. But you ladies want to complain about the very men that you want, and knowing they are wanted by lots of women, that you want them to be specifically loyal to you. Sorry. And I think we should stop lying to you. If you don't want to deal with it, don't deal with it. Now, which would you rather have?
Just based off how it was brought up, I don't necessarily think I would want somebody to like exercise their options.
Which one would you rather have? The one that nobody else wants or the one that everybody wants? Pick one. Come on, let's go.
The one that, honestly,
one.
the one that everybody else would want.
Exactly. So stop capping. You want the high value man. Deal with it. See what this means? Y'all want the same man, but then you want him to be loyal to you. No.
So if this guy in the video is calling himself being loyal to this woman, which of course he should, in a marriage, he's supposed to, he has no guarantee that if his money ever stops, she's gonna stick around. Not only that, he has no idea if the money he's been giving her, the $250,000 a year, that she's gonna use that money to help pay the bills until he gets back on his feet. We've seen video after video of women being completely heartless when it comes down to men down on their luck. So what's to make this man believe that if he loses everything, she won't do the same thing to him? Fellas, I'm warning you. Don't you ever give this much money or materialistic things to a woman unless she's working with you in your business and she's earned this type of treatment. Lastly, you better make sure she has something constructive to do to occupy her time, because a lot of these women that have too much time on their hands, while you're out working, she'll be with some other man, and when you catch her, she'll claim it's because you didn't have time for her. So you want to make sure that you have a good, solid financial plan, because if you lose everything and she leaves you with all the money that you gave her, you might end up like one of these guys, homeless.
Wife informed me that she wants a divorce. The locks, I went back the next day and the locks were changed.
I've been on the streets for about 30 years. And the reason why I become homeless is me and my wife got a crucial divorce. Bad marriage, I just a broken heart and hit the streets.
And my wife getting a divorce, so it's just very difficult.
Well, I went through a bad divorce, lost everything I had, and moved out here to start over.
Lost my house, my kids, my car to a violent relationship.
A broken marriage.
Relationship.
Yeah, lost pretty much everything.
Got disabled where I couldn't work, and the lady I was with spent a lot of money, and I became homeless after that.
The love and loyalty that a person has for you is not when you have everything, it's when you have nothing. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.